then there's nothing that would go in the rear, but it would simplify it. I don't know.
Make it as light as possible for protection.
All right, guys, so something different today. While we're down here in Florida, we wanted to make sure to hit up Taylor Ray because we've been itching to try this Jetboat stuff for a while now. He's been wanting to take us out on the water, and it's been like 2 or 3 years in the making. We just never made it happen, but today is the day. So Taylor is here, Kyle from Boosted Boiz is here, and we're gonna take both boats out today. I'm gonna get some good footage for these guys and have some fun. Should be a great day. Hopefully everybody's boat makes it through.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
You gonna start first try?
It's a Honda, dude. Come on.
What do you got there?
Would have been a huge snail, I think. Right?
I think so. Or, what are those, sea urchin?
Yeah,
Maybe I'm wrong.
that's almost the size of Kyle's turbo over there.
Almost. You need to put a Pro Mod 88 on this thing.
It gets down, I ain't gonna lie. She sounds pissed off when you're up in the RPMs.
Yeah, when you let it sing, it's fun, dude.
Oh, gotcha. What you got?
All right. Little crappie.
No, I just don't think it's worth
Or is that a crappie? I don't know. Not
Something small.
big.
Something light.
Tampa Bay, that was pretty cool.
Just a little snack.
And 2 for 2, Emilio?
Yeah, this is my.
You got him right through the brain.
Hey, watch it.
All right, guys, so we got some pretty shitty news yesterday about the big block for the Camaro. We obviously sent it out to Mike Henson last week, and he got it in and started tearing it apart. And what he found was obviously the engine had a thrust issue caused by converter or transmission related problems. Now, to track back, I always had issues with the converter loosening up all the bolts within a couple passes. That was a persisting issue that never really went away no matter what I did Loctite, lock washers, didn't matter. That was a constant issue. And then we started having issues with it smoking while it was on the trans brake there near the last 20 or 30 passes. And it had an oil leak pretty good. So what we found when we pulled the engine out, obviously, was that the converter was stuck in the crank snout. And I'm not sure why that happened, but what I do know is we have a block that's junk. We have a crank that's junk. We have pistons that are junk because they have rod bearing material impregnated in them. And it's going to be about roughly $20,000 to $25,000 to fix. I'm going to need a completely new short block. The cam's good, the heads are good. Obviously, probably going to replace valve springs while we got it apart. Huge hit, really is. Unfortunate. It only made it half a season before it absolutely just junked everything. And you know, we did have the belt come loose, the oil pump come loose on one pass. The belt stayed on, but it did lose some oil on the track. And I only made it like 60 feet. That was another thing that happened right before we started having these oil pressure issues, you could say. It was at the Christmas tree race, I noticed it. We went to fire it up the morning of the Christmas tree race, and the oil pressure was like 30 pounds lower than it normally is, and I knew something was wrong. So yeah, really unfortunate. I don't know if it's the converter's fault or the transmission pressure or what, but the thrust was definitely gone, just completely gone out of the motor. The thrust bearing was. And when it goes back together, whenever that is, it'll have a roller thrust installed in the engine, a Torrington bearing or whatever you want to call it. That's supposed to help with these issues in turbo cars. I wish it had it to begin with, but it didn't. It sucks. I don't know how long it's going to take to get the car back together. I might have to sell a few cars, or at least one car, in order to do this. You know, obviously I'm getting ready to do the giveaway on the orange Camaro here soon. I was going to plan to start that the first weekend of March. You know, and that's not too far away, so hopefully that giveaway does well and I'm able to hopefully pay for all these parts and my machine shop bill and get it back together. That way I can do some competitive racing again. It's nice to have backups. Like, I have the Nova right now where I can bring it down here and start racing it and doing some no prep here soon. Like, there's a good race at Immokalee coming up, and this next weekend we got World Series of Pro Mod, and I could run it in Little Gangsters there if it was turned down. So there is racing I can do with the Nova, and it's very competitive still too. But it's a bummer. Like, I fought the Nova for so long with the engine in it, and now it's finally good, but we're already having issues out of the Camaro, and it's not really the engine's fault. It's just a shitty deal. Like, I don't really know what is to blame. I want to be able to blame something, but it's hard to say. It just stings when something so stupid snowballs and just takes out an entire short block like that. Alright guys, so today we are headed up to CJ Racecars in Lakeland, Florida. It's about an hour and a half drive there. We want to take the Camaro today to test it and make sure that it can withstand a longer drive in this Florida heat. And I want to drive it over there so the camera can see the car, and so that's what we're doing.
So what's going on here?
We're having a little weld off. We did a little race the other day at the track, and he had the better ET in the truck, and I had the better reaction time because the trans was hot. Otherwise, I'd beat him at that too. But we're gonna do a weld off now. This is something that he should beat me at. Really should. I haven't welded titanium ever in my life. It's probably gonna be bad. We'll see how it turns out.
Listen, if I mess up and I drop kick that phone and it breaks, it is what it is.
I'll put you where I would normally do it then. But it's just the plate to that.
Okay.
So,
All right. It's turned up enough.
There you go.
We got enough gas. Yeah, I try to go down here, like on the bottom instead of like right in the middle. Yeah.
Let's stick the phone up in there.
That'd be cool.
oh my goodness.
It's sticking?
Yeah.
It's weird, right?
It's super sticky. That's why you're tapping it.
It's like if you just barely go too much in the wrong spot, like not directly in the puddle, it's over. Once you get it though, it really flows really good.
It's trying to stick on me again, then I gotta like torch the filler to get it unstuck.
Yeah. The color looks good.
I'm going super slow.
The thing with the titanium, like when you do like a tube, like a little tube, and you get to the edge where it's not in the corner, the color gets really hard. Yes,
That's hard.
yeah, it's different for sure.
Yeah.
Once you do it a lot, though, I really think it's like a really fun metal. And it doesn't take much heat either. Like if that was steel, you probably would run 85. That's only 65 amps.
So that's, you see good? That's me. And then there's Cameron. And then me.
But look how much better you got, just on a little bit.
Yeah, near the end.
You welded.
You weren't joking about this.
Yeah. I think that's what catches everybody off guard. Like it's really tough. That's what I learned was sticking different stuff together. But like I said, the little tube, like we'll clamp in here and this side. Wow. So yeah, that does all our spindles. Yeah, they do. The smoke does a really good job. So yeah, we everything we sell we pretty much make here, or we try to. There may be a few little things, but most like the machine parts we make here.
Oh yeah, he's a giraffe. That's insane.
I can't see anything out of
like a toddler in here.
Yeah.
Two orange cars right here in Florida.
Steak and Shake stop.
You gotta shake it.
If you guys haven't ever had a Nutella shake from Steak and Shake, you're missing out.
Extra Nutella.
Well, that was delicious. All right, we made it 2.5 hours round trip. The only trouble we had was the oil cap came off the valve cover at some point during our trip. Hopefully we can find a cap. Looks like it's a weird size. It's gonna be pretty big, so we'll have to see if we can find one down here somewhere. What do you think, Kenny?
About what?
All of this.
It's getting better.
The oil cap came off.
Yeah, but that's little things.
Yeah. I'm proud of it. It made it 2.5 hours, no issues.
Yeah, sounds good too. Fine.
Yeah, sounds really good.